Parasect got introduced all the way back in Generation 1, and it's one of the worst fully evolved Pokemon ever in competitive, always ending up in the lowest tiers possible or untiered in competitive singles. However, Parasect actually had a tiny niche in Gen 4 Ubers of all places. That's right, one of the worst Pokemon ever had a place in the tier where all the broken legendary Pokemon were running around freely. So what was Parasect's niche in Gen 4 Ubers? Parasect has horrible stats and overall a very bad offensive and defensive typing. Its highest stat is its 95 base attack stat, and its typing makes it 4 times weak to flying and fire, while also being 2 times weak to ice, poison, bug and rock, aka stealth rock. However, Parasect was a niche check to one of the best Pokemon in the Ubers tier, Kyogre. Kyogre is arguably the strongest wall breaker in Gen 4 Ubers due to its very high special attack stat, powerful step moves and coverage, and Drizzle setting up the rain for it and boosting its water attacks even further. Choice Spec's Water Spout, boosted by rain, was the strongest immediate attack in the game, and very few Pokemon could switch into this. Even premier checks to Kyogre like specially defensive Dialga and Soldu Latias could get 2-hit killed by this move. Parasect was one of the only Pokemon that could easily switch into Kyogre's Choice Specs and Rain boosted Water Spout and not only take the hit, but actually heal 25% of its health from it, effectively neutralizing the damage it will take from Stealth Rock when switching in. That's because Parasect has the ability Dry Skin, which makes it immune to water moves and heals up 25% when hit by one, just like Water Absorb. As a side benefit, this ability would also heal up to 12.5% of Parasect's health when Rain is up, giving it free health every time Kyogre would set up the Rain. However, this ability kind of has an opposite effect too when Sun is up, meaning that it loses 12.5% from its health and also gains more damage from fire attacks, though it does not matter as much since it's already 4 times weak to fire anyway. By the way, I got a secret that will prevent you from getting flinched in your next competitive game. After all, nobody wants to end up like this guy.
Unfortunate doesn't begin to describe my series. This game rewards blind luck and nothing else. I am beyond convinced at this point.
The secret is to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to save yourself from getting flinched. Yep, yeah, I know, that was lame as fuck, right? Yep, I know. Not only did Parasect completely shrug off the most powerful attack in the game, it could also easily take a Thunder because of its grass typing. With Kyogre being locked into Water Spout or Thunder, this gave Parasect a free opportunity to use Spore and guarantee that it would put something to sleep on Kyogre's team in the following turn. Parasect could also threaten Kyogre with Seed Bomb and Pokemon like Darkrai and Deoxys with X-Scissor. That being said, this was a very tiny niche as Parasect had to watch out for Ice Beam, which completely destroyed it, not to mention it did not particularly like Groudon switching in and setting up the Sun. Parasect was also not really capable of checking anything else in the Ubers tier. Kabutops and Garchomp could take it out with the super effective Stone Edge, despite Parasect being able to take the water and ground steps respectively. The true value of Parasect was its ability to take on the strongest attack in the game and provide support as well with sleep. Its niche did not last forever though. It kind of fell off after Quagsire and Ludicolo got used more. Quagsire could shrug off the aforementioned Water Spout and Thunder while also not really caring about Ice Beam. The same goes for Ludicolo, which could threaten Kyogre back as well and could abuse Kyogre's Rain with Swift Swim and its boosted water moves. Let me know in the comments what you think about Parasect's niche, being able to check one of the best Pokemon in Ubers, and check out my video on why Kabutops is an insane Pokemon in Gen 4 Ubers as well if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and see you next time.